Right there. How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. So today's juice review is on a flavor from another line and company that if you've watched any of my previous reviews on this company, you know I am not only a big fan of the quality and the time and effort that they put into making this line, but I'm also a huge fan of the two gentlemen that are behind the scenes running the show about this company. So I'm going to go ahead, jump into the vape of it, the flavor profile, the cloud production, things like that, and then I will give a little bit of quick information on the backstory of the company itself and let you know all about their media spots and everything else. So the company that it is VanVal Vapors, and this is the one that we are doing today. It is number one Winna. Just sounds weird when I say it, but it's number one winner. It is supposed to be reminiscent of a fresh-baked peach cobbler, which, if you guys know your pies and things like that, cobbler is going to have a much heartier and a much denser flavor than just an actual pie. It's supposed to have more of a homemade feel to it. So we're going to definitely check this out. And as always, it is going on fresh cotton, as you see here, that I always try to do for you folks, which in turn, yes, is always Texas tough cotton. Just works really well for me. It's quick, it's easy, especially if you're on the go. Little to no break in time, and that's the biggest selling point for me, is because like most of you out there, you know, when I start dripping and I want to enjoy the flavor of the vape, I don't want to wait, you know, a long time for the flavor to fully saturate into the cotton and get itself worked in and everything else. This does not really do that, so it's one main reason why I'm a huge fan of that. But that link will always be in the comment box below. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open and try to test this out. Now, as you can see, this is a smaller size bottle than what most will come in, and I'll explain that here in a second. But it does have the security ring style on that, and it does come in a nozzle tip little unicorn style bottle. Definitely has the peach smell, definitely has the cinnamon smell. So if you're thinking of a peach pie style right off the bat, it definitely has that heartiness to that flavor. So that is a very good sign for this. Now, as a lot of you know, if you've watched any of my videos, and if you have, thank you very much. And if this is your first time joining, hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Well, technically. But I'm not a huge cinnamon fan. So even though I know it's needed in the flavor to match, you know, a cobbler, a pie, things like that, my hope is that it's not going to be such a strong, pungent flavor that it's going to overtake, you know, the peach flavor or the crust flavor, things like that. For me, cinnamon should be an accent or a flavor enhancer. It shouldn't really be the main star of the flavor. That's just me, though. Everybody has different taste preferences. Everybody has different sensitivity to flavors, so everybody's going to have a different opinion on that, which is fine. And that's what makes the vaping community so enjoyable, is that everybody is just so truly different. And all walks of life, all vaping styles are different, all vaping preferences are different, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and get this dripped up. Just did a quick little pre-burn just to get the juices started. And we're going to go ahead and then cap this up. And as I always do for my reviews, it should be 75 watts. That's just a comfortable midpoint for me when I vape. So this is number one winner from VanVal Vapes. I apologize, VanVal Vapor. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little re-drip, and this solely is just for the purpose of the fact that I do not want to miss anything on the flavor. Now, because it is fresh cotton, and even though I said it had little to no break-in time, you know, fresh cotton is always going to have it's going to always take a second regardless. But I want to make sure that what I just tasted is the actual essence of the flavor, and I'm not missing anything. I didn't overlook anything, because the last thing I want to do is misinform anybody about anything on a flavor. So this is just a quick another vape or two, just to ensure that I'm not missing anything on the flavor. Now, as you can see, the cloud production on that is killer. The entire line, there is two lines to VanVal Vapors. One is called the Chakra line, and one is called the August 8th line. They are two separate flavors. They do have two separate types of flavor profiles. This is off the August 8th line, and I just need to verify that that is, yes, the August 8th line. Now, as you can see, both of these, though, Both lines are a max VG, and it does state that on the label as well, right there. If you can see it, it says max VG right there if it wants to focus. Sometime today, maybe. Okay, since it doesn't want to cooperate, but it is a max VG style vape on that. So that's where the clouds do come in, and I do apologize for that, but there is a bit of vapor, so my camera's having a little trouble on what to focus on. But that the clouds on all their flavors are dense, they're fluid, they're just really, really nice as far as that goes. And okay, so now there goes the rest of the vapor. There it goes. Now it pops back into focus. Sorry about that. But that's where the clouds do come in. It's from the max VG line. Now, flavor-wise, I am happy to say that the cinnamon is not the center stage flavor. It has a nice undertone carry, which actually mixes in with the crust as well. So you do taste an almost graham cracker style pastry. I don't want to say it's doughy because it doesn't taste doughy to me. But again, everybody's a little different. But it does have that crust taste mixed in with the cinnamon on the undertone. Now the peach flavor, it is not a fresh peach taste, which it should not be because that's not what a cobbler has in it. I mean, you bake it with fresh peach, but it shouldn't taste like a fresh peach once it's cooked, obviously. It does have that cooked peach taste, and that's really impressive. So in essence, this whole vape flavor actually does taste like a cooked peach cobbler pie style. It has that warmness, that hearty, warm feeling that you get when you do eat, a home baked pie or cobbler. That home style feel that you get. The cinnamon does accent it just nicely. You do taste a bit of the crust. It's just a well done flavor. So if you like dessert flavors, if you're looking for something a little different, and if you do like peach but you don't want a strong peach flavor, definitely give number one Winner. I have to double check that because I really have trouble saying number one Winna. But it does have a little bit of everything. If you like a little bit of a fruit flavor, the peach does compensate for that. If you like the hearty dessert flavor, this will definitely fill that void. It definitely sits with you, but not in an oversaturated way. It sits with you in essence of eating a home-baked pie that just gives you that comfort feeling when it sits in your stomach. So it is good. As I said, the clouds are definitely going to be dense because of that max VG, and it definitely works out. Now, one of the main things that I do like about this company is not just because of how down to earth they are, not just about the advocacy and how passionate they are about making a premium high quality product for, as affordable as possible, which is why their labels aren't super flashy. They don't spend all of their money on the labels and the looks and the marketing. They spend it on what's inside the bottle, and that's important. But one other thing that I really like about them is that not only do they give you a variable in sizes, you can get this in a 17.5, a 65, a 125, and a 210 ml size bottle. What I like about that is because this is the 17.5 size, and it is small. Now, these are sent to me for the purpose of these reviews, but these make amazing sample size bottles. It's just enough to give you, a couple of days worth of vaping on it to see how well you like a flavor. They're not very, very expensive, so you don't feel like you wasted a lot of money. You can try out the flavor, see if you like it. If you do like it, you can get it in a bigger size. If you don't like it, you're not really out all that much, because it's not a massive amount of juice that you feel like you're going to be wasting. Either give it to somebody, or if you don't, use it. The other thing is they offer a larger range of nicotine levels than most other companies do. They cover a 0, a 1.5, a 3, a 4.5, a 6, a 7.5, a 9, a 10.5, and a 12. That's amazing because they cover as wide a range of nicotine content as possible, because they want to draw in as many people as they can, so that if your only excuse is, well, they don't have enough nicotine, they have that covered. Trust me, you don't need any more than that. It covers a wide range. Besides the fact that maybe trying a flavor in a lower nicotine content than what you're used to, you might find something that you like better because it gives more of a flavor hit. But definitely giving that spectrum range right there is really nice, not only the bottle size, but also on the nicotine size. So it gives you a wide range to basically custom make their flavors the way that you want them in what's going to work for you, whether it's the amount that you have, whether it's the nicotine content. They have a plethora of flavors that covers the wide spectrum of flavors, whether it's dessert, fruits, candy, things like that. They have everything covered. So definitely check them out. It's at vanvalvapor.com. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. You can email them directly as well. So there's no shortage of contact ways for them. But definitely check them out. It is definitely worth the time if you're looking to get good quality juice for a large amount. and not break the bank in doing so. But VanVal Vapor, as always, guys, thank you so very much. It is a continued honor and pleasure to be able to review the flavors for your company. Huge fan right here. You've definitely made one in me. Until next time, guys, as always, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do myself to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you is the only reason why I do this. So reach out to me. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, a particular video that you'd like to see. I will do everything in my power to make that happen for you. But until next time, always, always, always know that I am so humbled and grateful for all the views and likes that I've gotten from everybody, the comments that I've gotten, the compliments, the red subscribe button that people have clicked. It means so much to me. So thank you all for that. But until next time, always truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one, guys.